All right, traders, we're back. Check this out, dollar index. Happy to announce that we're back on the dollar index. We took a bit of a break here. We felt a little bit uncomfortable with the technical situation last week. We felt that our grip on the situation was a little bit weak, and it's probably a good idea to take a bit of a break, right? To opt out and come back possibly when we have a better understanding on the situation. We think we have a better understanding on the technical situation. Let me walk you through the technical picture. All right. So when price was breaking below the 200-day moving average, that was just last week, right? It was breaking below the 200-day moving average, was breaking below 97.14 and 96.96 briefly. It then came back quite quickly, I would say. It came back up and it crossed back above 96.96, of course, and the 200-day moving average. Now, a couple of trading days ago, right, we've had this, guys. You can see what I've marked down here, right? This is kind of an evidence of price crossing back up. Now, at this point, we felt that there is kind of a resolution in the technical situation. We feel that at this point, price is beginning to build up a smaller size, smaller scale trading range. And this is the formation, right? We think this is the three legs that are involved right now in this formation, and breaking back above 96.96 and 97.14 makes a lot of sense for us. We were actually a little bit baffled by that breakdown below the 280 and 96 because we weren't expecting that. But now when price comes back up, giving us this evidence of finding 96.96 as a very strong support, and don't forget, it also took the previous low by a very, very tiny margin here, but it still did that. So it should have a lot easier time right now to actually turn around and push back up, right? So we think that the dollar index is back on the upside, right? But we're going to play out the short-term cycle. We're not going to talk about the long-term perspective, even though we do have a bit of a conviction over there. It's not a strong one, though. So we decided to focus on what we do think is more likely with a higher probability, higher degree of probability. Here is the short-term cycle pointing upwards, breaking over at 96, 96, 97, 14, and the 200-day moving average 3, right? 3 technical elements, all of which should have played a strong resistance role. Now, all of these are broken, right? So get ready for the dollar index raising its head again, all right? Probably for a short time. When we hit 98.04, we might push even further towards 98.42 and then 98.48. As you can see, a lot of resistance is coming that way, right? So we'll have to reanalyze the situation once we reach this area, all right? Dollar index, back on the dollar index, back on the bullish conviction that we feel comfortable with, and we'll be back to follow up on this one. That's about it for today. Have a nice trading day. We'll be back tomorrow.